Hiya, welcome to PHP 101 with me, Phil from BHP Web Design. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a superglobal called the Get superglobal. Now, a superglobal is a set of arrays in PHP that allows the PHP script to get information or data that was generated outside of the script by a different page, a different website, what have you. Now, there's various different versions. There's get, post, cookies, sessions, things like that. Now, the get one, the way the get one works, it gets the information out of the address bar. So, you may have seen on Google, for example, when you do a search, let's say hello, you'll get all this information coming up in the address bar. Now they may not necessarily be using PHP, admittedly, but get superglobal will be able, when you set it up, will be able to pull out all this information from the address bar and put it into your script, so you can use it as and when, how you want to. Okay, so I've just got a quick demo just to show you what I'm going to show you how to do today, and it's going to be very, very simple. All I've got is a very basic text box with a submit button, and whenever you type in a word, so this is a word, and then click submit, you see it'll send it to the PHP script, puts it in the address bar, and then the PHP script will pull it information out and display it. So let's get on to it. Now, for this occasion I'm going to be using Notepad++. I normally use Sublime Text too, but I haven't paid for that yet, and I keep getting an annoying pop-up box. But Notepad++ is just as good. You can use whatever you want to write PHP script in, so that's not a problem. Now, I'm using Notepad++, but then also got a local server running. I'm using a piece of software called Winamp, or WAMP, or WAMP, not quite sure how you meant to pronounce it. It stands for Windows Apache MySQL PHP. It's just a very quick, easy way of setting up a local server on your Windows PC. There is a version for Mac, which is MAMP. There may even be a version for Linux. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Okay, it's just a very, very simple setup. Of course, to run a PHP script, you must be on a web server with PHP installed. Right, inside here I've got a folder which I've just called Screencast for now, and I've just got two files. That should be a HTML, so let's change that. I've got an index.html and a get.php. Now the index.html is empty at the moment. Well, both files are empty at the moment, so let's just get going. I'll drag them in, and you can see both files are empty. Now, not having to do anything really magical in the HTML file. All I'm literally doing is just some very basic HTML with a form that will send the information over. Send the information over to the PHP script so it can do its magic. So let's just quickly just make this file. One thing is important to realise is PHP doesn't, this get variable or array, I think it's an array mostly, doesn't matter, doesn't care where the information is being sent from. Okay, as long as it's been sent in the address bar, it does not care. So I'll just quickly finish this off. I really should have set this up before, but oh well. So a form. Oh, it's probably useful for you to see this bit anyway. I'll just add my form tags, and I'll put the information properly in afterwards. Right, in this form tag I'm going to use method equals get. Oh, some people believe you must put it in capitals. I'm not sure if it still counts nowadays whether you put in capitals or not. And then action equals, now what I'm going to do with the action is just point it to the PHP script, so it's next to it. So ./get.php, and that's now the form programmed, telling it where to talk to the PHP script, and it's been told to send all the information it gets in the address bar itself. So now just input type equals text. This is the important part, you must give it a name. Okay, so name, I'm going to call it just word. Okay, and then just input type equals submit. Right, it's important for this script to work that as I said, you give the text field a name. In this case I've just given it word. It's important to give it a unique name as well, if you've got quite a long form. Right, make sure you always remember that as well. That's all I need to do in HTML. So if now I just click on that, you can see it's just a basic HTML file. I'll type in whatever I want, click submit or press enter. You can see it sent it to the get.php with this question mark, and it's put word equals and then whatever it was that I typed in. Okay, so now onto the PHP. What we do is open the PHP tags and then close it again, and then I'm going to put the information it pulls into a string so I can call it back later in the script. So I'm going to just set a string called word equals space, and then to declare that you want to use this get array, the super global, you do a string underscore, then get in capital letters, then a squared bracket, single quotation mark. Now this is where this comes in important, where you named your text field. So I called it word. Okay, so I'll just type in word, single quotation mark, close the square bracket, semicolon. Now this script will now look in the address bar when it's loaded for word, and anything after the equal sign it will pull down and store in a string called word, surprisingly. So now what can we do with it? Well, in this case I'm literally just going to display it out on the screen. So I'm going to put the word was space space, and I'm going to open the PHP again and close it again, and then I'm just going to go echo space string word semicolon. Then we save that, and now I open my internet browser, go to localhost /screencast, and there it is, and here we go. So now I've got my text form which has been generated by the HTML, which is here, nice and simple, and then I'm going to type in a word, hello, and then I'm going to click submit, and there you go, the word was hello. You can see it's pulling the word, which is hello, that's using this bit here, and then it's turning around and telling you that the word was hello, and this is where that is happening here. This is basically just static text, is not necessarily generated by the PHP. In a way you can almost classify it as HTML. And then here we go, that's where you display the word by using the echo function, a string word, and there we go. That is a very basic starting idea on how you can use this super global of get. So there's various different versions. Another one is post. Post works in almost an identical way, but it's hidden information that it sends. So to use the post super global, I'll go to the form tag here and change where it says get here into post. Save that, and in here where it says get in capitals, you literally put post in capitals. Save it again, and if I go back, refresh my page a couple of times to make sure it's loaded. Now if I type in a word again, hi, and submit it, you see now it's managed to pull the information without it being in the address bar. There's nothing here for people to see, because the information has been posted to the PHP script, and the PHP script hasn't had to get the information. That's the one way to remember it. If it's been sent without it being in the address bar, it's been posted to it. It has the information. It just needs to know to look for it. If it's been sent in the address bar, then you're telling the script the information's there, but you need to get it out of the address bar. So that's a very brief, quick introduction to two super globals, the post and get super globals. You will find yourself using them quite a lot. Main uses for them is things like contact forms, login forms, registration forms, stuff like that. Anything basically to do with a form where you are sending information from one place to another, this is where you will be using it. Anyway, so there we go. Until next time, be well, and hopefully it won't be too long. Bye.